What's good everyone, it's Kajani with another episode of The Crafter's Corner, a video series dedicated to crafting and gathering in Final Fantasy XIV. In this episode, I will go over the content we can expect to be released for crafting and gathering for the rest of the expansion. Let's start this episode by going over the crafting and gathering content we can expect to receive in patch 6.25. Tomorrow, when patch 6.25 is released, Final Fantasy XIV will introduce the Omicron tribal quests. The Omicrons will be a gathering-themed tribe similar to the Qatari in Shadowbringers. So we can expect new gathering and fishing activities and a way to get some easy experience for any of your Disciple of Land. Even if you're already at level 90, you should definitely keep up with the Omicron quests just for the jellyfish mount that's pictured on the screen. As you can see, you actually go inside of the mount, similar to the level checker mount that was introduced earlier in Endwalker. The mount is reason enough for you to do the Omicron tribal quests. Besides the mount, you can expect other rewards like orchestrations and minions, and gathering tribes specifically are a good resource for high cordials and gathering materia. Gathering tribes also tend to have a unique crafting material as well. For example, the Qatari had the aged oak log that could be used to craft the Ronkin rocking chair that you see right here. The Omicron's hub will be located at the bar in Ultima Thule. The story will center around the NPCs of the last 6.0 main story quest dungeon of Endwalker. The biggest mystery that we all hope the Omicrons will solve is what is this mysterious light that suddenly appeared in Ultima Thule. If you haven't noticed, there is currently this big bright light in Ultima Thule that was not there at the end of 6.0. So I'm sure we all can't wait to find out more about it. Moving on, in patch 6.3, we can expect new gear for Disciple of Land and Disciple of Hand. This new gear will be crafted and will include new tools, gear, and accessories. Based on previous release patterns, this gear will also be best in slot for the rest of the expansion. In preparation for this new gear, I strongly recommend that you start farming materia, that way you can overmeld the gear when it's released. You still have plenty of time though, as patch 6.3 will probably be released sometime late in December. Also in 6.3, we can expect the Loporrits to be released as the last tribal questline of Endwalker. Another crafting and gathering activity we can expect in 6.3 is another new custom delivery, as who it will be is anyone's guess. However, we've only gotten one custom delivery so far in Endwalker, and 6.3 would be a good time to introduce another one. If I were to take a wild guess, I would say that there would be a custom delivery in Garlemald. I know they're going to need more than a custom delivery client to help them with the rebuilding effort, but it is a start. But that's again a wild guess, I'm just throwing it out there. Both the custom delivery and the Loporrits are going to present an easy opportunity to level your Disciple of Land and Disciple of Hand from 80 to 90. So please take advantage of both of them if you aren't level 90 by the time 6.3 is released. In patch 6.4, we will get the final installment of the Pandemonium Raid series. With a raid tier, it's going to come with new materials gathered from legendary nodes, new master recipes, craftable raid food, and high-end raid gear. And that's really all I can say about that. It's a long ways away, so we can expect it sometime late in April or even early May of next year. Now for the general content that we can expect throughout Endwalker. We can expect new big fish to be released with every patch. At the very end of the expansion, we tend to get a handful of legendary big fish with catch rates that are lower than your typical big fish. These are the well-known notorious big fish like Ruby Dragon, Salad, and Cinder Surprise. Towards the end of the expansion, Final Fantasy XIV tends to release achievement tools for Disciple of Land and Disciple of Hand. They have been doing this pretty much since A Realm Reborn, so I expect the trend to continue in Endwalker. The effects have gotten better over time, so the achievement tools are something to look out for if you ever want to glam your crafting or gathering tool. In order to get an achievement tool for your botanist, miner, or fisher, you basically need to have filled out a majority of your gathering log or your fishing log in order to get one. And I'm talking like close to 100% completion here. You have plenty of time to work on your gathering logs, as the achievement tools for Endwalker probably won't be released until patch 6.5. For crafters, it may very well be another crafting grind similar to the Resplendent tools. Lastly, I am guessing that throughout Endwalker, we can expect craftable items that can be traded in for landmarks for island sanctuaries. With as popular as island sanctuaries has been, you can expect this to be the case. Honestly, I can imagine some of them involving the same process as getting the water otter fountain. I know, I can hear the groans and see the eye rolls from here, but hey, it is what it is. But anyway, that's all I have for this episode of the Crafter's Corner. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.